VexSG here, and today I'm going to be playing Fary River Railway, which is a railway game that probably none of you have ever really heard of. It's made by Grism, who is an SCR YouTuber and a manager in SCR, and literally has just under 1,000 vidits. I'm going to be the 1,000th player of this game, and I have played it once, tried it out, but I'm going to in-depth play it today. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. It's going to be exciting though, because from what I've seen with the trailer, and with some of the content that he's done around it, it has got good potential from what I'm seeing. But will it live up to those standards? Let's see. Okay, so we spawn in and we've got rules. Yeah. So instead of a GUI, I think we walk about to the things, but I probably that will change. Realistically though, let's just be a driver, and here we go. So we seem to be spawned in a depot where we can drive either a class 508 or a 142. And oh, look at that, I've got uniform on, how lovely. So let's just drive a class 142, because that's a good train, and wow, that is quite a detailed model. So let's just have a look at the model itself first. It's got doors, and it's got like quite detailed texture on it. Like, it's got wear and tear on it, which is quite cool. And it does look quite like a good model on the outside. So let's hop on and check the inside. Well, I think I've got to... It has an animation, but I don't think it really worked that first time. Let's try it again. Those animations are smooth. And the interior is actually really good. And I'm not sure if you... Oh wait, you can sit. The interior is really pacer-like, and it's probably the most detailed model of a pacer I've ever seen. So let's just hop into the cab, which, wow, this is more detailed than I thought. Look at that. It's got a horn. It's got two horns. That is cool. And it does have doors, but I think I have to manually close them because it doesn't seem like there is anything to do. Oh wait, no, it's just T. And then I think we just go by pressing W. Yeah, there we go. So it does have the standard Roblox vehicle movement system, which, I mean, assuming this is an alpha, it probably will get changed. The scenery in this area is actually really good, and it's got originality as well. It's got its own little ticket office there. So yeah, it is actually a bit of a breath of fresh air seeing all of this sort of not really inspired off of anything. It's sort of just got its own style, which I really like. And just the map in general, it does have that detail which I quite like.
The train now approaching platform 2 is the river car service.
Yeah, the only bad thing really is the deacceleration. And as you did hear as we entered the station, it did have its own announcements, which I do think were a bit too loud, but yeah, maybe that could do with turning down. But yeah, overall I do really like it, and wow, that station, these two stations are really close together. And it's got its own little map. Let's try and have a look at this map. Yeah, that is quite clearly a map. So this is Fary River, I think. And then it's got Clocker, Marker West, and Union Harbour. There are quite a variety of stuff, and it is quite nice. And with what they've got as well. Oh, look, a depot. So I'm guessing this is a different depot, which is quite nice actually. Fary River South TMD. And up there's where you spawn as well, so yeah. So this station here...
The train now approaching Platform 2 is the river car service.
Each station's got like character, and the attention to detail as well is really good, because you've got little particles there which are really nice, and you've got like construction equipment. Like, it's got character, which is really nice. So, and look at that, we just went over quite a big level crossing there. This station does look a bit blocky from the outside there. This is Marker West. But again, it's got quite, it is quite detailed, and it's quite fun to sort of look about and have a look at it. I mean, I would take more in-depth look at each station, but I do want to keep this concise, and I've already been recording for 11 minutes. And I guess this here is a part that's in development. It is really nice, that, though. I do really love that. You've also got a 158 and a 508, so let's just have a brief look through each one. So here is the 158. Let's press to open the doors. I also love how the individual trains have its own like little detailed sound for the doors and everything, and they do sound like 158s. So someone who has 158s on the run line, and again, the cab, like the inside of the trains, they look very detailed and quite accurate from experience, and it's got its own little dot matrix board and everything. I'm not sure if they will light up. Really cool. And let's have a listen to that again. That is just so cool. Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with the attention to detail on these trains, because, yeah, and of course in here you've got, again, another quite detailed cab, just so that we can check the class 508, not the 158, which again has such good detail on the front, and with that, got a little cab. How do I get into the train though? Look, there we go. Right, we're in the train. But I'm not sure if I can get out. Please, I don't want to be stuck in a class 508. Oh, there we go. And let's just have a look. Again, there's so much detail, and I'm not sure how like you're able to get this much detail in a Roblox game. Because considering the limitations, I mean, we just got respawned, but considering the limitations that Roblox has, it's done so well. So Brook Cut Plain. Oh, this is really nice, actually. There is so much detail, like the individual, like the different parts of the platform have their own different texture. Like the yellow line looks more like it's painted same with this part. And it's got its own little Oyster card reader. No, look. What? Oh, when you press the newspaper things, it gives you a newspaper. I am amazed with what Gree pulled off here. And look, the little help points. The attention to detail it's so good. Like, I am amazed. So let's go to Phillipsea Town as well to see this one, and wow. It's got a viaduct. So this is more of a plain, simple one, but still, like, this little store's quite detailed, and you know, like the Oyster card readers, and I mean, obviously the scenery does have a few rough edges, especially here, but again, it's only in development, and for what it is, it's so good. Let's get to the final station that we haven't been to, which is Jarreton, and wow, again, you've got the seaside. Oh, it's probably a big river, considering that the road goes over it. And look, it's got a little ramp, which is really nice. And again, a different entrance here from what seems to be the seafront, which again, it has its own little like sort of slope down. It's so cool. And again, the whole station is just so well done. And it's got another platform as well, which we'll have a look at that one. Which again, this is so good. And obviously, especially considering that this game is in development, it is so good. But yeah, I think this is a good place to end things off. So yeah, that was Fary River Railway by Greasem. It does have a little fee of Robux. I'm not sure how much it actually is. But it's only a few Robux. And you know, like if you haven't already, go and purchase it. Give your support to it. It is a really good game, and that has received a thumbs up for me, and a well-earned one. So yeah, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. So yeah, goodbye.